All right, we're back on the Morning Brew, and welcome back to the show. That's Monday morning, and we're all about business. It's Global Entrepreneurship Week, and right in the thick of things is our good friend Eric Renz-Whitmore with the New Mexico Tech Council. Good to see you.
I try to stand behind the thick of things, but that's good.
You know where that thick is, right?
Yes, exactly.
It is a busy week.
It's a great week that we put together, I think.
Yeah. So, can you describe it a little bit?
Sure. Well, I mean, really, it's a full week to help celebrate, identify, showcase the various entrepreneurs that we've got throughout the Albuquerque area, and really to extend the meaning of the word entrepreneurship. A lot of times people think that's just maybe the high-tech stuff, Mark Zuckerberg's. But really, I mean, one of your next guest, Mark, the thing that he's bringing in here, that's just perfect because it's showing that there are people creating, doing great things with food, there are people in the arts, there are people in high tech, but there's a lot of different kinds of entrepreneurship, and that's one of the things we wanted to try and highlight this week.
Awesome. Now, who's the gentleman you brought with you today?
Jonathan Robinson. He showed up at our doorstep. No, let's see. You want to talk about the relationship between Kauffman and the city a little bit?
Sure. So I'm with the Ewing, Marion Kauffman Foundation. We're based out of Kansas City, but we have a national focus on entrepreneurship, supporting entrepreneurship, evangelizing the essential role that the entrepreneur plays in community prosperity and national prosperity. We conduct a lot of research on how entrepreneurs do what they do and how to make them more successful. We create programs and we fund programs to help entrepreneurship be maybe just a little bit easier. We are working closely with the city of Albuquerque with a variety of the major players down here, from the mayor's office to folks like Eric, who are leading the community of entrepreneurs here, to try to help Albuquerque become an even more entrepreneurial place. And Global Entrepreneurship Week is an important part of that. We started Global Entrepreneurship Week about 7 years ago. It's now in 150 countries with about 7 million participants worldwide. But I'm pleased to say that Albuquerque is probably the most active U.S. city now in Global Entrepreneurship Week. First year, and they're just absolutely killing it. So
wow.
It's great. Yeah.
What do you accredit that to?
It's entirely Eric's work. It's, no, it's, I think it certainly takes a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm. The community has really risen to the challenge. It's a very broad-based effort here in Albuquerque. We do have leaders who are kind of taking the organizing role, but UNM and CNM and West and Technology Ventures Corporation and all these folks all over the greater metro area have stepped up and been keen to host events. And I think we're going to have, what do you think? A couple thousand participants probably. Something like that. So.
That's amazing.
I'd say it's one of those things where the city, Gary Oppadall and the mayor, they said, we're doing this Global Entrepreneurship Week. We want to participate in a big way. And what we heard from all those organizations is, how can we help? How can we get involved?
Yeah. One of the things that the Kauffman Foundation really is prioritizing in our work with Albuquerque is to try to bring some of the best people from around the world, or around the country rather, that are supporting entrepreneurs, leading subject matter experts and such, to town here so that they can contribute to this success story in Albuquerque and bring their skills to work for the entrepreneurs here.
This is great. Now, how did we find him? Did they find us, or was it a
It was
mutual
actually
meeting of minds?
the mayor's team were, I think, looking for the right partner to help them with this effort to build the entrepreneurial community here, and the mayor and his team found us. Wow. And we were very keen to respond to the demand. It was a happy coincidence in a way, because around the time that the mayor came to us, we were beginning to think about a new strategy at the foundation through which we would work with cities, a small number of cities around the country, to help them do this work. And Albuquerque is our first partner.
It's a great model then.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the foundation based again?
We're in Kansas City, Missouri.
I see, great.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can duplicate this all over the place.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, that's part of this, which is really exciting to us, is to document how this is working here, to develop a set of best practices, and to understand how we, being from out of town, we can come into a place like Albuquerque without sort of casting a big shadow and trying to come in and say, we're here from the Kauffman Foundation, we're here to help, and we have all the answers, because we don't. We have some good ideas, and we have some good experience in research, but we're here to listen to the community and
every
to
community
respond.
is going to be different.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But it's going to take leadership like you have here with Eric and all the other people that foster this work.
Absolutely. We're here just to be the guy behind Eric, the person behind Eric, to make him more successful.
They're here to make you look good, Eric. How about that? Look at that. We need somebody like that, Stephen.
Don't look at me. Can I ask what is on the lapel?
Yeah, this is our Global Entrepreneurship Week logo. And in fact, I can probably hook you up here as well.
Here we go.
It's like the balloon fiesta, only for startups.
That's
These
right.
are gorgeous,
That's right.
actually. Thank you.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Actually, people have asked if it's a candy that I sort of managed to drop on my jacket, but no, it's it's
thank
our
you. These are cool. Where are all the events taking place, Eric?
They're taking place throughout Albuquerque. There is something of a downtown focus, but really, I mean, there's events happening at the Cachette. They've got a new Ideas and Innovation Center, and that's over toward Midtown Eastwood. South Valley Economic Development Center, a few National Hispanic Cultural Center. So really, I mean, it's throughout Albuquerque.
It's all over town.
As it should be.
Yeah,
You should
exactly
talk
right.
about what's happening with 1 Million Cups this week.
1 million cups. So.
Oh, yeah.
And some of these things are really, they're sort of experiments.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're really excited about, and I'm one of the organizers for 1 million cups, we've talked about that before. But on this Wednesday morning, we're doing the first Spanish language 1 million cups, at least in our region. Will be taking place at South Valley Economic Development Center.
Wonderful.
1 Million Cups is in, I think, more than 60 cities around the country, and soon to be going global, actually. And this is the first Spanish language 1 Million Cups that we've seen. So we at Kauffman are really, this is one of our programs that we started, and we're really excited to see how this goes this week.
People are buzzing about that on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Million Cups thing is really working out well. Who's doing the presenting? Do we know?
So let's see. One of the companies is Pop Fizz. Pop Fizz is kind of a small shop, dessert items. My kids love it. It's over on. Let's see. I'm spacing exactly where it's located. It's only a few blocks away from South Valley Economic Development.
Great.
It's on a Trisco, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, this is fascinating. Well, John, this is great work. I'm glad the collaboration is working out, and I can see you taking this experience and taking it out in the country, which is so necessary.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Very
Thank
excited.
you. Thanks for
And we
having
got
us.
some bling.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited. Thank you.
You got some
Go for
bling.
the dogs.
That's cool. Hey, there's more to come. We'll tell you about a real innovative approach to feeding livestock here in just a moment with the Stevens doctor, who's joining us here in a moment.
Yep.
Okay, that's next on the Morning Brew.
This was nice.
Yeah, thank you.